Hi there. Hi. Hi, my name is Violeta. Hello, my beautiful angels, starseeds, and dreamers. I'm so happy to see you again. Okay, so this is a channeled message. If you're watching this, whenever you're watching this, this is for you. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, no worries. So recently Spirit has been showing me messages through the natural world. It's very interesting because it's almost like, you know, some readers, some channelers, I don't know the technical terms, but some people just, you know, hear messages and words in their head. Some see kind of visual information. Some, you know, receive it in dreams, etc. I have found that recently I've received a lot of messages through the natural world, through birds, through clouds, through things that happen to me during the day, and just I'm finding that I love that kind of communication basically between the spirit world and the physical world around me. And I like that. Yeah, I definitely like that. And so today's message came when I was walking down the street, and you know how sometimes certain lamps create a sort of double shadow or triple shadow, and so you're walking down the street and you see your shadow right there, but then you see another one right here and you're like, oh my god, is someone following me? You turn around and no one's following you, it's just your shadow but twice. And I got the message, right now you're between your old self and your new self. So you're transitioning to your new self, but your old self is lagging a little. It's almost like it's following you a little, you know. And so at this time, expect to not only be you know, in your new timeline with your new habits and your new life, but also expect for past things and past mindsets and past habits to kind of like try to pull you back a little bit, which is normal, which is perfectly normal. Just be aware of that and be careful with that. And also, obviously, the second shadow wasn't as strong as the first one, so obviously you're much stronger now than you were before, and you're less tempted to go back, less likely to go back at all. So that's good for you. Just keep your boundaries and keep your strength and keep your new self through this transitionary period. So yeah, that was the first message. The second one came just down the street, like literally just, it was so soon after. And that was something that was kind of like, I don't know if it was a hose or some kind of rope or something, but it was winding and kind of like it was long and it was winding, but it ended up at the same point at the end toward this tree. And maybe it was a hose and it was watering the lawn or something, watering the grass. But I felt like the message was literally, you can take any of those roads and it's still gonna get you to the same place. So right now you're meant to get to a place or to a person or to a situation where you've always been meant to be, right? And so that's your fate, that's your destiny. But believe it or not, any road you take, any decision you make is going to get you there. So you don't have to worry. I'm hearing Spirit say, stop worrying so much about being held back or being redirected or being distracted or being in some way blocked from your path, because that's not going to happen. Isn't that amazing? It's like Spirit is acknowledging how far you've come, so far that nothing can stop you now. Nothing can turn you around or turn you back or hold you down or keep you behind or block you in any way or stop you from getting where you need to get, because you're getting there. Oh, you're getting there. Believe it. You know you're getting there. And there's this a little bit of like obsession in you that's sometimes you worry about being held back. After all this growth, you're like, I really don't want to risk going back or wasting all that growth, all that healing, all that progress. It's almost like you're afraid that you're gonna break what you built. The foundation you built within you is so strong, and you're afraid that you're gonna lose it, that you're gonna mess it up somehow. Stop. Please stop worrying about that. You're never gonna do that. From now on, you're never gonna do that. I almost want to cry happy tears, because this is the kind of energy that's coming from spirit, from the angels, from your ancestors, from your spirit team. They're so proud of you, and they're like saying, nothing you do at this point is a mistake. It's just a lesson. It's just a challenge. It's just a reminder. Don't worry. You got this. You're solid. You're good now. There were times in your life where you could be pulled back and blocked and stopped and delayed, and you could have messed something up and made a mistake, and there were absolutely those times when you could have been stuck in endless cycles and just not wasted some kind of progress or just gone back 5 steps. Or there were times in your life when that could have happened and had probably happened, but not now. Not anymore. That's not your reality anymore. That's not your life anymore. Do you realize that? Did you know that? Because that's the truth. That is the truth. Please believe that. Please understand that there's nothing you can do, nothing anyone can do to stop this from happening, to stop you from being the best version of yourself, living your best life. Nothing can stop this now. It's already done. Do you hear me? It's already done. That's the message. It's already done. It's already a fact. It's done. It's set up. You're almost there, but it's not going to change. Nothing's going to threaten it. Nothing's going to change it. It's done. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to take chances. Don't be afraid of lessons, of detours, of whatever. Obviously, be discerning of everything that's presented to you, obviously. And remember your lessons and, apply everything you've learned, but don't be so afraid to misstep, because you're not going to misstep. There's no such thing. Everything is a lesson, an opportunity to prove yourself, and a reminder of how strong you are. At this point, nothing can stop you. You've reached the tipping point. I'm hearing the tipping point. That point where from now on, everything is just multiplying. So once you reach that point, up until now, it was slow, tiny little progress, blip, 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 baby steps, blah, 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 and then whoosh. Because you've reached the tipping point. You were so consistent this whole time. You kept working it, you kept healing, you kept changing, you kept improving, you kept evolving, and now it's time to soar. You've built your wings. Now it's time to use them. It's time to fly. It's time. Please don't doubt yourself and don't be afraid, because there's nothing to be afraid of. Not anymore. And I realize how strange that is, because it's almost like this uncomfortable feeling of, really? Are you sure? Like, you can't even imagine a world where you don't have to worry about something. You always worry about something. What do you mean? Like, I always have to be worried about something. Something's always happening, and maybe something's gonna happen. Maybe something bad's gonna happen. I don't know. Like, maybe I'm gonna do something wrong. No, no, you're not gonna do anything wrong. There's nothing wrong anymore. Yes, there's always gonna be bad things. There's always gonna be challenges. But I'm hearing there's no need to worry anymore, because you don't need it anymore. It was a mechanism from the past, a habit from the past that you used your whole life, because especially when you were growing up in survival mode, right? You were always in survival mode, always seeking safety, always trying to be safe and secure, and just surviving. But the thing is, you're not surviving anymore. You've outgrown this. And you're not familiar with the next stage, which is thriving. You've never thrived. I mean, yeah, sure, you've had things, and you've had amazing things in your life, and you've felt abundant in your life, but not to this extent where you don't have to worry. You know good things are coming. You feel so lucky and grateful and abundant. It's almost like this old habit is like, what do you mean I don't have to do this anymore? It's almost like, what do you mean I don't have to worry anymore? That sounds crazy. Everybody worries all the time, right? Right? No, not right. You're just used to it because you built it up your whole life, and it's so familiar, it's almost comfortable, but fear is almost comfortable to you. But it's time to drop it. Drop fear, self-doubt, worry, stress. The whole thing is being dropped from your life. And it's so strange. And it comes back around a little bit, then it goes away, then it comes back around, then it goes away. And you're like, well, this is a little confusing, but you go with it. And every day it's a little bit less. And this new existence and perfect peace and harmony is more and more established, is stronger, gets stronger and stronger in your being, and you get more and more relaxed. That knot in your stomach is no longer there. That noise in your brain is no longer there. Most of the time you're just existing in peace with everything. You've accepted everything. You've surrendered. You've let go. You're okay with everything. With yourself, with other people, with the situations in your life, with the world, with everything. You're okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. You know that. And so there's no need to worry about misstepping or being held back, because that's never going to happen again. Even if it happens for 5 minutes, you're going to be back to it, back on the horse the next day. You're going to be evolving the next week. You know what I mean? Like, there's no stopping you. And you know this because nothing could ever stop you. Yeah, sometimes you were stopped for a few years, but that was the past. That was when you weren't healed enough. That was when you had bad, dark periods of time when you had to learn lessons. But now you've healed all that stuff that held you back, and now it's almost like, well, what's the next thing I can heal? You know, how can I grow further? My love, stop. Slow down, relax, please, please. Enjoy this time of peace, please. You don't have to push yourself to heal more, to grow more, you know. You don't have to make yourself crazy, because 1441 mirror energy. You don't have to make yourself crazy, because that's the hardest part is over. Now it's time to relax. and enjoy. Just go with the flow. Just exist. Just be happy. That's all that Spirit is asking of you. Stop doubting, stop fearing, stop worrying. Just be. Let it be. Let it be. Like the song, just let it be. Just let yourself be. That's such a beautiful message, guys. I love it. You're gonna get exactly what you need. You're gonna get exactly where you need to be. Please don't ever doubt that. It's a done deal. Soon, okay? There's just a little bit more residual energy left, but you're strong enough to tackle that. You're more than strong enough. You're unstoppable. You are literally unstoppable, like the Sia song. I'm unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Pa, 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 pa. Seriously, you're unstoppable at this point in time and going forward. That's just a fact. Spirit is saying, please don't ever doubt that again. And I know I don't know why I'm mixing up my words. Maybe you're a little bit nervous. Maybe you've never had that before. You've never had this much safety. And this is so weird because it's almost like, to a person who's never had so much safety, it's almost disorientating. It's almost weird. It's almost stressful to have so much safety. It doesn't make any sense, because when you're safe, you feel peaceful, you feel good. But a part of you is like, is this even real? Is this even possible that I'm so safe? Or am I deluded? Am I in Delulu land, you know? And no, you're not. No, you're not. You've created the safety for yourself. You know, there's something that my therapist said to picture, and this is connected to your inner child. So picture your inner child safe in a nest, in a beautiful, comfortable nest, or in a cocoon. And it's just warm and cared for and just safe, secure. That's your inner child all the time. No one's hurting it. No one's yelling at it. No one's... There's no pain there. There's just peace. Picture that in your mind as many times as you want. It really helps, because I know it's strange, this new normal, but it's exactly what you need to be right now. It's exactly the energy you need to be in right now to get everything you want, to get where you want to go, to get your manifestations, your blessings. You need to be at peace. Perfect, beautiful peace. Don't let anyone disrupt your peace, okay? That's paramount. Your peace is your number one priority right now. Follow your peace. Okay? Okay, guys, that's the message. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna see you next time.